Hello guys, good morning everybody. This is Mijan Rahman from Bangladesh. Okay, and this is our India-Bangladesh Tele Collaboration project. I'd like to invite all of our viewers to enjoy our group, and I'd like to offer good morning to my fellow teacher, Mr. Shunil Parsharam More. Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir. Hello,
sir. Good morning.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Morning. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir. Fine.
Oh, wow. What about your family member? What about your family member? I think they are also fine.
Fine. Yes, yes, yes.
Nice. Okay. Let's start our session.
Yes, sir.
So our who will share first, me or you?
I think today I would like to say first. If you give me permission. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Okay.
Permission to share my.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can continue.
Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes. Very clear. Very clear.
Welcome back. In 14th session, SDG number 10, reduced inequalities.
Yes.
Before that, I would like to share the Indian holidays and gift giving. You can see on the screen Indian holidays. In this year, 29th March, Republic Day on 26th January 2020, Good Friday, 2nd April, Ambedkar Jayanti on 14th April, Ram Navami on 21st April, Eid ul Fitr on 14th May, Eid al-Adha on 21st July, Independence Day, 15th August, Gandhi Jayanti, 2nd October, Dussehra, 15th October, Diwali, 4th November, Christmas Day on 25th December. These are the holidays we are celebrating in India.
Yes.
Now, the biggest festival in India is Diwali. Diwali is the Hindu holiday which celebrates an Indian New Year. Diwali is mostly celebrated in India, but people in other parts of the world also celebrate it.
Yes.
You know that Diwali comes from the language called Sanskrit. It means row of lights.
Yes.
This word comes from Sanskrit. Yes. Now, I would like, how is Diwali celebrated in India? During Diwali, people fill oil and light up small lamps called diyas. Indian people decorate with diyas in front of their houses.
Yes.
More about Diwali. During Diwali, people often visit friends and family. Then they give each other sweets and gifts. People also send each other Diwali cards. People also set off fireworks during Diwali. You can see the picture of celebration of family of Diwali.
Yes. Very nice.
Now I would like to tell about the festival of my favorite. My favorite festival is Holi.
Yes.
Holi is a festival of colors. You can see the picture.
Yes.
Colors are there.
Colors.
It is a spring festival of India. It is celebrated at the end of the winter season on full moon day in the month of Phalgun. Phalgun is the Marathi month. It occurs during February to March.
In our country,
It is the
same,
most
same. In Bangla, same Falgun. In Bangla,
Yes,
same. Yes.
it is the most colorful, vibrant, and joy-filled festival of India.
Yes.
Now, the Holi celebrations. Holi is the most vibrant, joy-filled festival of India. It is unmatched in terms of community participation, excitement, and revelry.
Yes.
Holi celebration starts with a bonfire on the eve of Holi. This
Yes.
signifies the burning of Holika in the fire.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
see the picture.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
From the bonfire of Holi, people take a little fire to their home. It is believed that by following these customs, their homes will be pure and bodies will be free from diseases.
Yes.
You can see the picture of Holi celebration. On the day of Holi, people enjoy throwing colors on each other.
Mm-hmm.
One can hear people shouting "Holi hai," means people shouting "Holi hai, Holi hai"
Holi
with
hai.
great
Yeah. Yeah.
excitement.
Yeah.
Throwing color powder or colored with water and water guns.
Yes.
People gather in parks or streets to throw colors or apply colors. Even strangers who pass by.
Yes. 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 I know. I know that. I know that.
Yes,
In our country.
differences of any sort of drawn in the colored water of Holi and enemies forgive each other and
Hug.
each other this days.
Yes.
Now, I would like to share information about national holidays of India.
Yes.
India, being a culturally diverse society, celebrates many holidays and festivals, but there are only three national holidays. First
Yes.
national holiday is Republic Day, which is celebrated on 26th January every year.
Yes.
Then the second national holiday is Independence Day, which is celebrated every year on 15th August, and Gandhi Jayanti. It is the birth of Mahatma Gandhi on 2nd October. States have local festivals depending on a prevalent religious and linguistic demographics.
Yes.
Now, the first festival of Indian National Republic Day. Republic Day is a national holiday in India. It honors the dates on which the Constitution of India came into effect on 26th January 1950, replacing the Government of India Act 1935 as the governing document of India and thus turning the nation into a newly formed republic.
Yes.
The Constitution was adopted by the Indian Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949
Yes.
and
Yes.
came into effect on 26 January 1950 with a
Yes.
democratic government system, completing the country's transition towards becoming an independent republic.
Yes.
26 January was chosen as the date for Republic Day because it was on this day in 1929 when the Declaration of India Independence, Purna Swaraj, was proclaimed by the Indian National Congress in light of the lamp status as a dominant, later insisted by the British regent.
Yes.
Now, the Republic Day, the origin text of the preamble to the Constitution of India.
Yeah.
Constitution of India came into force on 26 January
1950.
1950, observed by Indian High National
Um,
significance. Inception of Constitution of India celebration means
Parrots.
these are the
Yes.
celebration on 26 January, parades, distribution of seats in schools, speeches, and cultural dances. Date
Yes.
we already know about 26 January. Frequency annual. Every annual means every year
Yes. Yes.
on
Yes.
26 January we celebrate Republic Day. This is the picture of Republic Day. Building of Rashtrapati Bhavan means President of India. Delhi light up during.
The Republic Day. Yes.
These are the pictures of celebration of Republic Day on 26 January at Rajpath, Delhi.
Yes. Yes.
Now I would like to give some information about Constitution of India.
Yes.
Jurisdiction India. ratified 26 November 1949, 71 years ago. Date effective 26 January 1950. System federal, parliamentary, constitutional republic. Branches, three branches are there: executive, legislature, and judiciary.
Judiciary, yes.
Chambers are two. First chamber is Rajya Sabha and second is
Lok
Lok
Sabha.
Sabha.
Yes.
Executives. Prime Minister led cabinet responsible to the lower house of the parliament. Now the judiciary, Supreme Court, High Court, and district courts.
Yes.
Federalism, federal, electoral college. Yes, the presidential and vice presidential elections. Location: Parliament House, New Delhi, India. Now the authors of the Constitution of India: Bengal Narsingh Rao, Constitutional Advisor to the Constitution Assembly. Then the next author, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Bhimrao Raoji Ambedkar, Chairman of the Drafting Committee. The next author is Surendranath Mukherjee,
Yes.
Chief Draftsman of the Constituent Assembly, and other members of Constituent Assembly. Signatories: there are 294 members of the Constituent Assembly.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now the second Indian
National holiday.
festival is celebrated Independence Day. The Independence Day of India, which is celebrated religiously throughout the country on the 15th of August every year, holds tremendous ground in the list of national days, since it reminds every Indian about the dawn of a new beginning, the beginning of an era of deliverance from the clutches of British colonialism of
Yes.
more than 200 years. It was on 15th August 1947 that India was declared independent from British colonialism, and the reign of control were handed over to the leaders of the country. India's gaining of independence was a trust with destiny, as the struggle for freedom was a long and tiresome one, witnessing the sacrifices of many freedom fighters who laid down their lives on the line. This is the short information about Independence Day. Now you can see the picture. Indian Honorable Prime Minister gave speech on Independence Day, means on 15th August.
Yes.
These are the parades. Now, Indian State Foundation Days, means there are 28 states in India. In that states, I live in Maharashtra state, so I collect some information from Google about Maharashtra. It is a country in South Asia. It is federation made up of 28 states and 8 union territories.
Yes.
The Foundation Day is celebrated to mark the formation of a state and union territory. Some of these states and union territories observe their Foundation Day as the official state holiday.
Yes.
State functions, parades, cultural events, and also state award ceremonies are held in various states and union territories on their respective Foundation Day. A state's Foundation Day usually, but not always, fall on their statehood day.
Yes.
This is the map, and
Happy Maharashtra.
yes, and this is the photograph of respected Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the King of Maharashtra, before our freedom.
Chhatrapati
Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj.
Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Yes, yes. Now I would like to share the information about Maharashtra Day, which is celebrated in Maharashtra.
Yes.
May 1st is the mark as Maharashtra Day to celebrate the existence of the state. On May 1st, 1960, the Bombay Recognition Act came into effect. This demand for a separate state was the first made by Sanyukta Maharashtra Andolan to celebrate the Day, an event is annually organized at the Shivaji
Organized.
Park in Dadar. Yes. Maharashtra Day is commonly associated with parades and political speeches and ceremonies. In
Yes.
addition to various other public and private events celebrating the history and traditions of Maharashtra, it is celebrated to commemorate
Commemorate
the creation,
commemorate
yes, the creation of Marathi speaking state of
state of
Maharashtra.
Maharashtra. Yes.
Yes. Now I would like to share the birthday celebration of India. There are 7 unique ways of birthday celebrations in India. For many Indians, birthdays are a mix of traditional Hindu rituals and
Yes.
Western practices,
Practices.
creating an interesting fusion of customs and traditions unique to the country. Rice mixed with turmeric paste smeared on foreheads, heartily renditions of happy birthday and an abundance of prayers and blessings make birthday is in India is wholly significant and completely joyful occasion for both Indians and foreign guests alike.
Yes.
Now, the first unique method of celebrating birthday is cake feeding. You can see
Yes.
the picture of my son, and this is my daughter, Anaya,
Yes.
and the maternal uncle of Anaya is Bhushan.
Yes. Yes.
You can see the second picture, my family celebration of birthday.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Arguably the most practiced and definitely the most fun. It is the feeding of the birthday cake after happy birthday is
Yes.
sung. In English or Hindi, the birthday girl or boy will cut into the cake first. They will then cut a small piece of cake and feed it to each guest by hand,
Yes.
usually starting with closest family members, then moving on the everyone else. Once everyone has had a bite, family and guests then take turns in the feeding the birthday girl or boy in return. Among the younger crowd, it is quite common to take opportunities to smother the guest of honor's face with cake.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
the first unique method of celebrating birthday. Then the second method of celebration birthday is temple blazing.
Yes.
A birthday typically begins with an early morning visit to a temple. You can see the picture of temple of
Yes.
Sri
Yes.
Swami Samartha Maharaj. Yes. This can be
Okay. Don't talk.
as
Don't talk.
early as 4 a.m. in the morning. The most auspicious time considered to be when the gods are most active. Here, prayers would be offered and blessings received by priest of the temple for good fortune in the year to come. This is the
Yeah.
second method of celebration, celebrating birthday. Now,
Yes.
the third method of celebration of the birthday is custom of Aarti.
Aarti.
You can see the picture, yes. In my wife hand, there is a Aarti.
Yes.
My son, this is my home picture. Pujas means prayers are usually performed again at home, typically led by the eldest female member of the family. During the pujas,
Yes.
ceremony of light is performed. The arti consists of a small flame that burns on a wick in ghee.
Yes.
Instead of oil, we use ghee. Ghee means no ghee, sir. The wick is placed on a round silver plate and rotated around the birthday girl or boy as blessings are based on the arti can be performed a few times as female members of the family take turns giving their blessings during the puja. A tikka made of rice mixed with ghee, ghee means butter, or curd Yargut, the color powder is placed on the guest of honor's forehead. This is the method of celebrating birthday in India. Now
Yes.
the next method of celebration of birthday is new clothes. Like for children, is in most cultures, birthday are the main event of the year and causes for so much excitement at the school. Children in India are the center of attention to the birthdays, shunning their school uniforms for a snazzy, brightly colored outfit. The whole outfit is usually brand new and worn for the first time on their birthday.
Yes.
Means every birthday, children wear new clothes. Now the second method of celebrating birthday in India is dessert before dinner.
Yes.
Overindulging on sweet treats during a birthday is certainly nothing new nor unique, but in India, the sweet or dessert is usually the first to be eaten. It's common to begin your birthday with a sweet, typically a laddu, a ball-shaped sweet made of flour, ghee,
Yes.
and sugar. And once it is eaten, the main meal can be consumed. Commonly in Hindu culture, it is believed that a baby's first taste should be something sweet, and
Sweet. Yes. Yes.
they are often given a lip of honey to ensure that.
Yes.
The next method celebration of birthday is head shaving. A
Yes.
practice that is typically observed by traditional Hindu families on a child's first birthday. Their head is shaved once of all hair. This happens regardless of the baby's gender. The shaving of the head is believed to cleanse the child of any sins carried over from a past life and allows the child a fresh start in this life. Means
Yes.
the meaning of the head shaving. Yes. Now the next method of celebration of birthday is touching of the feet. You will often see younger Indians bending down to touch both of their elders' feet.
Yes.
In
Yes.
Indian culture, this is a sign of great respect and the act invites blessings from older individuals. This is
Yes.
a
Yes.
practice that you will find within birthday celebrations.
Yes.
Usually somewhere within the puja, children touch the feet of their parents out of respect for giving them life and looking after them. You can see the
Yes.
picture.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now I have completed our first topic for today's session.
Yes.
Now I think you should have to continue. Otherwise, I will continue. What do you want?
Okay. Let me continue my first point. After that, you
Yes,
will.
yes. Yes, yes. Please continue, sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Please stop your screen. Yes. Yes. Now I'd like to share
Yes.
my screen. So I have also made a presentation for today's topic, but I made simply it. I couldn't able to collect so many data. Uh, Let me share with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Our 14th session, reduced inequalities, and SDG number 10
Yes.
between India and Bangladesh, and this is about me. First point is about holidays and then about reduced inequalities. And I'd like to at first I would like to tell you or share you something about our yes. I have made a list of our holidays.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
see here Bangladesh public holidays. New Year, 1st January. 1st January 2021. That means in every year. In
Yes.
every year
Yes.
we celebrate the New Year's 1st January. International Mother Language Day, 21st February. Here I wrote 2021, but we celebrated these days every year, each year.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then Shabe Miraj, night of Ascension in 11 March. 2021. This is a religious day, and this is a holy day. This is Shabe Miraj. We Muslim believe that our holy prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam
Yes.
meet with Almighty God
Yes. Yes.
in this night. So we pray this is Shabe Miraj.
Yes. Yes.
Then Independence Day, 26th March.
Yes.
Independence Day, our Independence Day. You know what? We received our independence from Pakistani ruler in March 26 March 1971. We celebrated that day most significantly. Then Bangla New Year, 14th April 2021. I wrote here. Celebrated.
Yes.
We observe this day every year. Then
Yes.
Labor Day, May 1st every year. Then Shabi Qadar, night of power. We observe this day 10th May. You know, this is also a religious day for Muslims, also a holy day. We believe that our Almighty forgive us on this day. If we pray to Him to forgive our sin, and basically, we have we are sinner. We commit
Yes.
sin, and we commit bad deeds. In this night, Shabi prayed to Almighty God, Allah, to forgive us, and we believe that in
Yes.
night the Almighty forgive us.
Yes.
Then Eid al-Fitr, the end of Ramadan, you know, biggest festival of
Yes.
Muslims.
Yes. In the whole world.
Yes. Then there are so many public holidays in our country, but now I'd like to tell you about Bengali New Year. I only written some important holidays.
Yes.
Bengali New Year, Poila Boishakh. Poila Boishakh also known as Bangla Nobo Borsho is the first day of Bengali calendar and celebrated as New Year's Day. It usually falls on April 14th or 15th every year.
Yes.
That according to the lunisolar Bengali calendar as the first day of the first month Boishakh.
Yes.
This is my favorite holiday. And I would like to describe my childhood memories. Look here, this is a Boishakhi Mela, Boishakhi Fair.
Yes.
I'd like to describe about my remarkable memories. In our village, there was a fair in the month of Boishakh, which called Boishakhi Mela. When I was young, I used to go to Boishakhi with my father's hand. Many small shops used to sit in the fair. We used to buy a lot of food at that fair. I used to buy a lot of toys. Dad used to buy a lot of family necessities. After that, we would go to Nagodhola. I used to like Nagodhola very much. Then I would return home holding my father's hand. This is my childhood memories. But
Oh, nice.
nowadays, my kids are also used to go with me.
Yes. So there is a tradition.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see here how are children changed by the difference between today and the fast. You can see here childhood. Nowadays and fast. In the fast, children would come home from school and visit with friends, do homework,
Yes.
do chorus, and then possibly spend the rest of the evening with their families. Today, they might still be busy chatting with friends online until late hours, even robbing themselves of needed sleep.
Yes.
And now, in my opinion, the largest differences the current generation of children has as compared to first generation is the influence of the internet. No generation has ever before been bombarded with information and social pressures as they are today. No generation of children has ever before carried phone in their pockets constantly attached to the wall at all times. And what is the best way to celebrate birthday? You can see here a picture of my family and two kids. You can, you know, this is me and this is my wife. This is my eldest son. This is my younger son, and this is my youngest son. And in these two boys and girls are their friends. And here we have some other guests, but I only pick one picture. Ideas to make your special day even more special. Eat your favorite foods. It's your day. You deserve it. Do a favorite childhood activity. Remember your favorite birthday. Laugh out loud. Give a gift to someone else. Give your day away. Give yourself the gift of time and send yourself a card. Look here, how our birthday celebrated in our country. In my country, birthday celebrated every year, but most important birthday is Jubilee. In contrast to usual birthday celebrating, it is more interesting and more important to participate in this party. Then the family members invite guests to celebrate the birthday, and there is music and dancing and food. Now I would like to share with you what is the best gift what is the best gift I have ever received. The best gift I have ever received. I think the best gift, I have received a lot of gift, but the best gift ever I received none other than my parents, given to me by the God on my birthday. Nowadays, not every child is fortunate enough to have both parents to nurture them. As for me, I'm lucky to be raised by two loving parents. They provided shelter and care so that we can live comfortably. I think this is the best gifts for me. Okay. Why do people give gifts? We often give gifts to reconfirm or establish our connection with others, which means that they are a reflection of both the giver and the receiver, as well as their unique relationship. Giving a gift to someone we care about allows us to communicate our feelings and appreciation for them. This is why we use give and take gift, I think. And how does receiving a gift make you feel? Look here, the look of recipient's face when they open their gift provides us a psychological lift to other person and triggers the release endorphins into their brain, producing the same euphoric feelings of pleasure and joy we can experience after a tough workout or when we are falling in love. Why is giving gifts better than receiving? I think giving gifts is better than receiving. Giving makes you happy. Even research suggested that giving leads to greater happiness for the giver. In numerous studies, scientists found that those who spend money on others, even though they had the option to spend the money on themselves, were happier. Why giving is so important?
Yes, yes.
Family giving creates a bond, helping to foster relationship through a shared goal and raising more money than could otherwise be possible through individual donations. Chances are many of your family members are already giving to charity. So working together could help you to make even more of a positive impact.
Yes.
And why do I love giving? Why do you love giving gifts? Honestly, we love it because we want to make people feel loved. We want to make people feel special and we want to make people feel valued. Giving a gift is a way to show someone how much we love them and what they mean to us.
Yes.
And what to say when you get a bad gift? Thing I should be say or do when I get a terrible gift, a simple thank you. Or if I'm feeling a little extra kind, I might say something like, oh, wow, thanks so much. What's interesting gift?
Yes.
How do you politely refuse a gift? Sometimes we have to refuse gift. We should be very careful not to embrace the giver. Express our reasons clearly and carefully. Why do we have to decline the gift and show our regret in doing so? Make our words simple and avoid drama. We don't always have to explain, but if it is necessary, keep it short and be firm in your decision.
Yes.
And this is the end of my first point slide. Now I'd like to invite you to continue your next session. I'm stopping.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, sir. Very nice information. Now, I would like to share my screen. Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, yes, clear. This is crystal clear.
Now, the second part of 14th session is reduced inequalities. Once again,
Yes.
welcome, sir. The second part. How can countries reduce inequality?
Yes.
United Nations definition ensure equal opportunity and reduce inequalities of outcome, including by eliminating discriminatory laws, policies, and practices, and promoting appropriate legislation, policies, and action in the regard.
In this regard, yeah.
And the second point is that causes of poverty and inequality.
Yes.
Overall, persistent high level of poverty in the EU suggests that poverty is primarily the consequence of the way society is organized and resources are allocated. The
Yes.
discussion over how to eradicate poverty
Yes.
in the end are political choices about the kind of society we want.
Yes.
Now, the next activity is about barriers and difficulties of inequality. The first barrier is unemployment or having a poor quality, that is low paid or precarious job as the limit access to be decent income and cuts people off from social networks. Then the second barrier is low level of education and skills.
Yes.
Because of the limits people's ability to access decent jobs, to develop themselves and participate fully in society.
Yes.
Next barrier of inequality is the size and the type of family. That is, large families and lone parent families and tend to be at greater risk of poverty because they have higher cost, lower income, and more difficulty in well-paid employment.
Yes.
Then the next difficulty is of inequality, gender.
Yes.
Women are generally at higher risk of poverty than men, as they are less likely to be in paid employment,
Yes.
tend to have lower pensions, are more involved in unpaid caring responsibilities, and when
Responsibilities.
they are in work, are frequently paid less even for the same job.
Yes.
The next point
Disability or
about,
ill health.
yes, disability or ill health, because this limits ability to access employment and also leads to increase the day-to-day costs. Being a member of minority ethnic groups such as the Rome and
Roma.
immigrant, undocumented migrant, as they suffer particularly from discrimination and racism and thus have less chance to access employment,
Yes.
often are forced to live in worse physical environments and have poorer access to essential services. Next
Yes.
barrier of inequality is living in a remote or a very disadvantaged community
Yes.
where access to service is worse.
Worse.
Next point about inequality is what steps can be taken to reduce inequalities,
Yes.
increase economic inclusion and create decent work and higher incomes, enhance social services and ensure access to social protection, facilities safe migration and mobility, and tackle irregular migration, foster pro-poor fiscal policies, and develop fair and transparent tax systems.
Yes.
Now, I would like to explain the schemes of Indian government for working to reduce inequalities.
Yes.
First scheme is about 25% RTE admission. Means
Yes.
in Right to Education Act in
Right to
India,
education.
yes, RTE, Right to Education,
Yes.
25%, every school have to take 25% reserve seats for economically backward class students.
Yes. Yes.
Every
Yes.
school, this is the rule. Yes. Second point, second scheme, Bala Rakshak movement, means every child should be taken care by the government. This is the Bal Rakshak movement. Then Kendriya Vidyalay, these means the school for the central government
Yes.
servant child. Then the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalay. This is also the type of school.
Yes.
Means those students who are very clever in rural or urban area, but their family background is very poor, but they are very clever. So they have to give exam in the 5th standard, and if they are passed in that exam, they are selected for in that school. And this school in only one in every district, and they are selected. And if the child is selected in that school, the school will complete his education for 12th standard. Means from 6th to 12th standard, all the education getting by the child is very free. No need of cost. This is the third scheme launched by the government, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, means schools. Then the next scheme, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. This is the scheme for the unemployed person
For
who
unemployed.
didn't
Yes.
get job. Yes,
Yes.
Pradhan Mantri means the chief minister.
Minister. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
In our country, we also call Pradhan Mantri.
not chief minister, sir. Sorry, means the prime minister. Sorry, sir. Chief minister is for our in our state, and chief prime minister for prime minister for Indian government
Yes.
means our Narendra Modi. Yes, prime minister, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana for the unemployed people. In this scheme, the bank provides loan, means very low interest for starting any business. This
Yes.
is the scheme. Then The next thing, working women's hostel, or the women who are working for job. For that, there are hostels provided by the government. And the last scheme,
Scholarships.
scholarships for the needy students as well as girls and boys. They are very poor by the family background. They can get scholarship. Thank you, sir. I have taken only this type of information and give my share.
Thank you very much. You have informed me a lot of information about Indian government,
Thank you, sir.
Indian steps to reduce inequalities.
Yes.
Thank you, friends. Now I would like to share my screen. Now, I think you can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. About reduce inequalities is my second slide, and you have also shown me a lot of information. Target number 10.7. This is responsible and well-managed migration policies. This is responsible and well-managed migration policies. Which factors have been deprived in Bangladesh? As in many developing countries, poverty in Bangladesh has been an alarming social issue. They would be further deprived of sufficient resources needed to prevent extension. Poverty matters because it affects many factors of growth: education, population growth rates, health of the workforce, and public policies. You know, this is poverty is the main causes of in this aspect. Although this is also the previous point, what are the main causes of poverty in Bangladesh? Although there are many causes of poverty in Bangladesh, some of the main culprits are calamitous weather, weak infrastructure, and gender inequality that prevents women from contributing to the economy. One of the factors that generate poverty is the prevalence of natural disasters. These are the cause of poverty in our country. What is the main problem of Bangladesh? 5 major problems hindering the growth of Bangladesh has been pointed out: corruption, political instability, natural calamities, population, and inequality. These are the 5 major main problem of Bangladesh. Corruption is the first in our country. And what type of poverty exists in Bangladesh? An estimate showed that 35% of the population in rural areas lives below the poverty line. They suffer from persistent food insecurity. They own no land and assets, are often undereducated, and may also suffer serious illness or disabilities. Another 29% of the rural population is considered moderately poor.
Yes.
This is the common scenario in our rural villages. You can see here the graph. Does Bangladesh have a caste system? You can see here both the Muslim majority and Hindu minority in Bangladesh have a hierarchical caste system with discrimination, exclusion, and practices of untouchability against the lower caste. This is also available in Bangladesh. You can see here major caste group includes Bagdi, Bonik, Brahman, গয়ালা, মৎস্য, ময়রা, মালো, মুচি, নমশূদ্র, তাঁতি, তেলি, pili, and others among whom Bagdi, Malo, Muchi are and Namashudra are the categorized under scheduled caste. This is the case from Hindu community in our country.
Yes.
And what is the largest ethnic group in Bangladesh? The Chakmas are the largest ethnic group of Bangladesh. Buddhism is the most common religion with the tribe. They refer to their tribal chief as Chakmaraja or Sardar. Chakmas are considered more privileged than most other tribal Bangladesh tribes. You can see here the Chakmas people of our country. What are the effect of female inequality in Bangladesh? You can see gender inequality increases maternal mortality, 92% increase fertility, 88% agree, increase dowry, 88%, and domestic violence, 89%. Social norms and values restricted women to participate in development activities. These are the effects of female inequality. Is there gender inequality in Bangladesh? Yes. There are gender inequality in Bangladesh also. Income inequalities between women and men are still existent in Bangladesh. The 2012 Human Development Report shows that in the small business sector, for every dollar earned by a male or women make 12% in comparison. However, over time, gender caring gaps have decreased in favor of women. How can we reduce gender discrimination in Bangladesh? I think if we engaging women in family and community level economics activities. By this way, we can reduce gender discrimination.
Yes.
Improve access to social services. I think we should engage, we should improve their access to social services. They should take part in every social activities.
Yes.
And partnership with institution of influence. Then parental awareness building on importance of education and reducing economic and cultural barriers to female education. Why unemployment is a problem in Bangladesh? You can look at the candidate for job, a long line of applicants for a job. They are waiting for interview. Some of the very common causes of unemployment in Bangladesh and other developing economies are the technological changes, contribution of women in labor force, demographic structure, economic conditions, production of electricity, especially in Bangladesh, immigration from rural areas towards town and cities. What are the some problem do elderly people face in Bangladesh? Our elderly people faces some problem, common problem in our country. Most of the elderly people in Bangladesh suffer from some basic human problems, such as poor financial support, senile diseases, and absence of proper health and medicine facilities, exclusion and negligence, deprivation, and socioeconomic insecurity. This is. And why did poor people in Dhaka migrated from their native place? Look here, our rural people used to migrate Dhaka from their native places. Prior of the establishment of garment sector, the poorer women enforced by the poverty and be deficient of social security were migrated to Dhaka city to improve their livelihood, work as construction labor or domestic worker. they are always changing our profession. Once upon a time, they were farmer. They live heavily in the village, but nowadays they are going to the city. They are changing their profession. What type of migration are common in Bangladesh? Look at short-term labor migration accounts for the most of the migration out of Bangladesh, and most people engaged in migration are either semi or low-skilled workers. The participation of women in short-term international labor market used to be very low, with less than 5% of the total flow up to 2011.
Yes.
What are the challenges Bangladesh facing because of Rohingya crisis? You know, some pupils from Myanmar came to our country and migrated to our country on the issue of their own geographical problem. But
Yes, yes.
we give them shelter, like you Indian, you gave us shelter in our liberation war. But
Yes.
I think this issue is not liberation. This is their community issue. This is their geographical issue. But we give them shelter. Bangladesh doesn't recognize the Rohingya as its citizen. We don't recognize them. They are our citizen, but they are forced to recognize them. They are our citizen. How it possible? Therefore, experts say that Foreign Minister Moment's statement that Dhaka was considering giving passport to some Rohingya in Saudi Arabia could put the South Asian country on back foot in this repatriation talks to Myanmar. What Rohingya crisis in Bangladesh? Since August 25, 2017, more than 7 lakh Rohingya refugees from Myanmar have fled to Bangladesh. This Rohingya refugees crisis is among the largest, fastest movement of people in recent history. Flooding into Cox's Bazar district in Bangladesh, the refugees joined more than 2 lakh Rohingya who fled years before. Now I'd like to show you the organization dedicated to fight poverty. Oxfam International is working in Bangladesh. BRAC is working in Bangladesh. The Organization for Poverty Alleviation is working in Bangladesh. Alleviation and Development Concerned Worldwide is working in Bangladesh, and Poverty Now is working in Bangladesh. Global Citizen, Care International, Institute for Research on Poverty, Innovation for Poverty Action, Muslim Hands, BRAC, European Anti-Poverty Network, and the Borgen Project. And you can see also here some other organizations are working in Bangladesh: Advocates for International Development, Green Shores Foundation, Interaction, International Child Care, ONE, Engineers Without Borders International, Humanitarian Organization for Poverty Eradication, World Vision, World Hope International, Blaze Enterprise, Chikelaf, and Results. These organizations are working in Bangladesh to reduce poverty and to reduce inequality and to ensure the SDG goal number 10 in our country. And this is the end of my session. I couldn't able to gather more data like you, but I tried my best.
Also unknown about these things, so you have collected many data. So once again, I would like to congratulate for getting more information given by you from Bangladesh country. So I get new information from you. So thank you, sir, for giving such nice information, sharing with me.
Okay, thank you, my dear friend. I think today we will arrange another session at afternoon or evening.
No, sir. I think today my school time from 11 to 15. 11 5 p.m. So I was in school I have to prepare. I have to first prepare about 15 PPT. Then I will present because I was collected last night all the PPTs from our fourth session, 14th session.
Oh,
So
yes,
today
yes.
I prepare for that, and at evening at 7:30 we shall continue. I think
Today,
if you
today,
possible.
today.
Yes, today
Okay,
in the
okay, no
evening.
problem. Okay, no problem.
Yes,
I will try. I will try. But if any emergency, I can't continue. Electricity cut down in my area, but I have to open my hotspots. Just wait. Electricity cut off in my area. Okay.
hearing you, sir. Hello.
Yes. I'm